Next, we have reports. Reports by the mayor. I have none this evening. Reports by city council. Start over here. Member Hunter Holland.
Thank you, and I'd like to say happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday today, so. And I'd like to say that I attended the Aurora Central High School Health Science Academy Aurora Lights Open House, and it was a great event. And I'd like to give a special recognition to the students, Judith De Jesus, Brittany Wright, Caitlin Barclay, and Erna Lucas for their commentary and special remarks during that event. And to pass on the word that the Aurora Lights program is alive and well and doing wonderful. And I'd also like to say that I attended the original Aurora tree lighting, and the ceremony, had a great time there. I handed out candy canes to all the kids, and I really had a great time. It was fun. And congratulations to Bill Holland, who has been recently appointed to replace Commissioner Frank Weddick in Commissioner District 5. Congratulations, hon. Okay, done.
Councilmember Miller.
Thank you. I would like to say thank you to everybody out there who supported our 2011, this is our 10th Joy Drive in North Aurora. You know, sometimes it's a little overwhelming in our city. We're so huge with over 330,000 some people, but I tell you, when a call goes out for help and toys and gifts for people around the holidays who may not have as much as we all do, people come out of the woodworks to donate. And for the Joy Drive this year, we were able to support 3,500 to 4,000 different people, 59 different nonprofits in North Aurora alone. And it was pretty phenomenal going into the Martin Luther King Library community room, seeing stacks of baby clothes piled up and shoes and anything you can imagine that people need. So thank you to everybody who donated to that. And a special thank you I wanted to give to Chris Ritter, who owns Little Tykes Trading Post. She donated over $5,000 in children's clothing, equipment, books, toys, and shoes just this year alone for the Joy Drive. We really appreciate the sense of community. And also thank you to those who donated to the last-minute urgent call for Comitas. The Marines this year, there wasn't as much of a turnout for Toys for Tots, understandably, with the economy the way it is. And Comitas put out a call to folks around the community and nonprofits, individuals, everybody just came through for the kids and families being helped by Comitas as well. And I just wanted to say thank you to Global Village Academy. For those of you who don't know, it's an Aurora Public Schools, there we go again, that APS, they're doing great, charter school. And they were actually invited by the Minister of Education, I believe, from China, to actually go represent the U.S. and talk about different issues related to immersion training. So their executive director, Christina Burton, was actually over in China discussing education with the Minister of Education in China. So congratulations.
I went over and saw the Joy Drive too, and I just want to say thank you to all the people that work for Aurora, Original Aurora Renewal, because I'll tell you what, they work hard to make that happen every year, and it's really a wonderful group of city employees working there with several volunteers, and it's just wonderful what they do for the community, so I think that's really neat. And then I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Councilmember Market.
Thanks. I feel like the society editor from the old papers here. I have, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Aurora, the 6th Annual First Responders Awards that were presented to Jennifer Lockwood, Danton Zumwalt, Albert Benegas, Sigi Klein, Chad Daniel, Daniel Kraft, Ryan DeCriff, Jim Woods, Justin Grizzle, Don Nicholson, Thomas Campagna, Patrick Schaefer. The stories that they described in presenting the awards were just amazing, especially as someone who doesn't necessarily watch television, to visualize the rescues and the detective work and the heroism that went into these individual awards was pretty compelling. So compliments to our first responders, police and fire, for the work that they do. Business awards, the city presents annually a business recognition ceremony. The awardees this year were Concord Career College, Frederick Printing, Grable Company Movers, Quality First Printing, Aurora Family YMCA, and my all-time favorite, did you know there's Bliss Cupcakes in Southlands Mall, and they are absolutely blissful. Never knew. No cupcake I ever tasted like that. And last but,
Bacon and maple syrup cupcakes.
yeah, I didn't get those. I was
Well,
into
that's
the
a guy
chocolate.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a
I was
guy
in the chocolate realm, but yeah, they got it all. And I especially want to also recognize the helping hands from the Aurora Animal Shelter. Volunteer Kathy Welch got 8 of her piano students to solicit donations for the kennels, and they decorated the dog and cat kennels, and they look pretty cute. Paul Boynahan, Taryn Quintana, Shannon Elder, Krista Harris, Liz Williamson, Renee Sepper, Hannah Westling, and Taylor O'Brien did an amazing job decorating the kennels. We've lost one of Aurora's finest this week, Ruth Campbell, Adams County's advocate par excellence. I know she's giving Sheriff Dara talking to from up above. Her services are Wednesday morning at St. Therese. Rosary is tomorrow night at Haran McConaughey on South Parker, and her funeral is Wednesday morning at 10 at St. Therese over on 13th and Kenton, Kingston, over there. And I have finally figured out how to appoint 2 people to the CABC. It was tough. We had some excellent people in Ward 4 that want to serve, and I'm pleased to nominate, to appoint Andrew Bateman and Vince Chowdhury, who happens to be here this evening. Vince, thanks for your continuing service.
Councilmember Laguerre.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to offer commendations to Wendy Mitchell of the Aurora Economic Development Council. Wendy received the Business Person of the Year award from, I believe it was the Denver Post. And Aurora Economic Development Council is a private organization that works to bring new businesses to Aurora, new jobs to Aurora. And General Electric and Gaylord are 2 of the biggest that were worked on by AEDC and Wendy Mitchell. And some of the biggest names in Aurora business leadership were on the finalist list. And I'm very proud to see that our own Wendy Mitchell from AEDC received that award. So thank you.
Councilmember
Um,
Cullen.
Yeah, and the Aurora Mental Health also does something similar. It's called Isles of Joy, where they bring kids in and they're given a quarter and they can go out on the Isles of Joy and buy Christmas presents for their family. And it's 5 cents per each item. And this last week, I want to compliment and thank DirecTV because their staff were there, and well over 300 to 400 kids came through Isles of Joy, and the kids picked out a Christmas present, and then the staff helped them wrap it and then also write a card for their family member. So to watch the whole thing, because I was down there and they were having from 18 months to like 3 or 4 years, and it truly was fun watching those kids trying to figure out what they're going to give each member of the family. So that to them, I say thank you very much. I too would like to say compliment Wendy Mitchell on the article in the Post yesterday. For those of you who have not seen it, get a hold of the Post on Sunday. It's a very nice article. And her daughter is in it, and who is just as cute as she can be. And it says a lot for the city of Aurora, which I think we've done great things. And lastly, I too would like to say I hope everyone has a safe holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, and hopefully we'll see you all next year.
Councilmember Broom.
Thank you. I'd just like to wish everybody a happy holiday season and Happy New Year.
Councilmember Fitzgerald.
I'd like to thank the mayor and the city manager for setting up a lunch we're going to have with the Denver City Council. Some of us will meet with them and have a lunch and try and get to know them and forward the concept of regionalism, that, you know, we live in different cities, but we go back and forth across jurisdictional lines all the time. So let's see what we can do, and it'll be nice to meet people personally and get to share views with them and get to know them a little better. So thank you for setting that up.
Councilmember Bersens.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say welcome home to my daughter Carrie, who's home for Christmas from York, Nebraska, York College. So it's always a joy to have kids come home for the holidays, and you don't want them to leave, but they have to sooner or later. I'm going to say congratulations to Overland High School. Their POM team took first in the nation in a recent competition, so good for you. Congratulations. And we now have a new Chick-fil-A in Aurora, and it is right in front of the Town Center of Aurora, on Alameda. So, and also there's one inside the Town Center of Aurora. So you have two options, one drive-through and one in the mall. So if you don't get enough in one, you go to the other. But anyway, congratulations to Chick-fil-A. And I want to thank council, too, for supporting it. So I appreciate that. Lastly, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, and a Happy New Year. Enjoy your family and your friends.
Councilmember Roth.
Well, first of all, again, to reiterate what everybody's already said, I guess, but happy holidays to everybody, Merry Christmas. It's a little ways down the road, but mark your calendars. Our first meeting for Ward 5 Town Hall meetings in 2012 will be on Monday, January 16th. Do not know the topic yet, but we'll work on it. And then if I could, on a personal note, my son is spending the Christmas overseas again this year in service of our country, and I just want to wish him the best, and I love you, Jonah.
Very good. Public invited to be heard. Is there anyone else who wishes to address council this evening? Seeing no one, we are adjourned.